Hey guys, how's it going? There we go. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Let's pin this. All right, now we're in business. Now we're in business. Let me figure out how to add somebody here. Here we go. I hope it works up here in the writing room. All right, we got everybody back. Hey, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I've got my headphones on, so hang on. I was
Okay.
I was blasting some music earlier, so that's okay. There we
Yeah,
go.
it's a time difference here, so
Yeah,
yeah.
apologies about that. I thank you for coming on. I know you're super busy out there in California. I was telling everybody that you were coming on, so we've got 7 right now. Everybody's back on that was on, so we're good to go. All right.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Okay, so guys, this is Janae Marie,
Hi.
and yep, give a little wave to the group, okay? And
Hi.
this is Janae's hour to shine. So we're just going to go through some fun facts real quick. That's Stan. I told you about him, author Stanley James II, and Shermana Caruth is also on here to touch base with.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. JanaeMarieBooks.com is pinned. That's the first time I ever figured out how to pin something, so we're moving. You can go there and you can buy any of your books on the website, free shipping and handling.
Right, yeah.
Free shipping and handling. You're better than I am. I don't even have a storage
No.
unit yet. Free shipping and handling. I hope it's not somebody from Australia.
No.
And on there, you can
I,
request an autographed copy.
yeah.
Autographed copies. All right, so let's go through. We're going to talk about these books in general, but I'm just going to go through. You've written The Double Take.
Mhm.
That's about 2 twin brothers, correct?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daddy's Home.
Yeah. That's my
Flirting with.
second one.
That's the second one.
Yeah.
Flirting with Temptations.
Yeah, that's the first one.
That's the first one. Okay. So released later this year is Sleeping with the Enemy.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
And Besties.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Good quality titles. Good pictures. I
Yeah.
posted that on my IG. If you guys want to go see those covers, they're on my IG. So please go check that
Great.
out. All right. Writing poetry at the age of 13.
Yeah. I was writing poetry. Um, So when I was younger, I was the only child and I was bored a lot. So, that's what I did, was reading books and
Mm-hmm.
doing a lot of writing because I was the only child. I really didn't have anyone else to play with. So
Sure.
that's
Sure.
what I did in my spare time. So I guess it paid off. So
Okay. Excellent. You were doing stories by the age of 16.
yeah, I just started writing the story that I wrote when I was 15. At the
Mm-hmm.
time, it was called To Death Do Us Part. Um, at that time, I think like I was writing that story for a while. I still haven't put it out, but I plan on putting it out like next year or so. But that was the very very first story I first started writing. So yeah,
Okay. Excellent.
yeah,
And so your first book was 25. That was Flirting with Temptations.
yeah. That's the first book I decided to go out to like go out just go out on a limb and just publish it myself. Yeah,
Okay. Let's see. Before you turned 30, you had 2 more.
yeah. And those were Double Take and Daddy's Home.
Double Take and Daddy's Home. That's at the age of before the age of 30.
Yeah, I think I published
Impressive.
both of those books when I was like 29.
Wow.
I'm
Well, hey,
32.
that's what counts. That's excellent. Congratulations.
Thank
Fourth and fifth book are coming this year. That is Sleeping with the Enemy.
you.
Ooh
Yeah,
wee. Ooh wee
yeah,
on that one.
yeah. That book is about a guy that was he's actually born with the HIV virus,
Mm, that's
and
new.
yeah, he's born with the HIV virus, but he he has he has a chip on his shoulder, and he wants to just spread it to like as many men and women as possible. He's selfish, he's narcissistic, he just doesn't care. He's kind of an a hole.
That's well, when you can write a good villain, then you know you got something
Yeah,
going on.
I try to make people like hate him for real.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's and then try to make them feel compassionate at the same time is quite
That's
the
hard.
feat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you have a degree in media arts and studies, broadcasting journalism.
Yeah.
Okay.
First degree I got that from Wayne State University in media arts and studies, and I just got my second degree. I recently just finished it, last week in
Oh.
broadcast journalism. So yeah, what I would like to do is like I want to be a screenwriter and also like a news producer if possible. If I can.
Okay. Yeah. I saw that. You're buffering a little bit, so if you pause, it may be mine. I don't know. It's a chance that might happen. But let's see. Do you have some Sacramento facts? Because I do.
About what?
Yes. Okay. So you have never tuned into the Chronicles before. So what my folks love to see is the 11 rapid-fire Ooo Wee questions. We'll get towards the end. And then we get fun facts about the towns that we live in.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm all for it.
Okay. Here we go. Dubbed the most hipster city in the world.
I guess.
Yeah, okay. Not where you're at. I get it.
Yeah.
Farm to fork capital. It is a farm to fork.
Yeah.
Farm to fork.
Yeah, they're very heavy on the farm to fork out here. Yeah.
Okay. Your local produce is quite popular.
Yeah, they have a farmers market out here. Pretty frequent. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever heard of it termed the city of trees? I don't mean Ooo Wee trees. I mean like literal ground trees.
Maybe, but
maybe. So that came about because C.K. McClarthy, who was a writer and was an editor for your newspaper back in the 1900s, she did obituaries for dead trees. Kind of sad.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's you should watch the one on Australia. It's awesome. So the Big Tomato is what you're also known as there in Sacramento. Are you familiar with this?
Tomato? Maybe.
Right? So, Camella, capital of the world. I don't even know what that means.
Camella.
I don't even know what Camella is.
Oh, are we talking? I don't know. When I think of Camella, I think of a woman who was running for president. At first, we didn't drop down.
Or for anybody tuning in right now, Janae Marie is from Sacktown, California, which we are all familiar with.
Yeah.
So let's talk. Let's go with anything you want to talk about with. Introduce yourself. Talk about your books. Your website is pinned, so let's just tell the folks who you are.
So my name is Janae Marie, and I'm actually originally from Detroit, Michigan. I moved out to California about 9 years ago. So yeah, I've been writing since the age of 13. I started writing stories when I was 16, and I published my first book at 25, and I've published 3 books. Those are Flirt with Temptation, Daddy's Home, and Double Take. And I'm publishing 2 more books later this year. And like you said, my website is JanaeMarieBooks.com, and I love to network with other writers. So, yeah.
Excellent. And you got Stan and Tremena on here. Make sure that you jot them down, or they'll find you in the DMs, and you guys are going to start putting California on the map.
Yes, so. I'm actually very interested in doing some web series and some small movies and stuff.
Okay, excellent. Have we gotten our nails done in Sacramento? They're looking sharp. Have we got?
Actually, these are my real natural nails.
Oh wow! Excellent.
These are my natural nails. Like.
There you go. It's another thing on the Chronicles that everybody that shows their nails gets put on. So just letting you know. Wait till we get Tremena on here. That should be fun.
Okay, so we've got all that. Now let's talk about your writing styles. What is your best writing style that you enjoy doing when you're writing? What book are you really wanting to write? What's your methodology? What is it that you like about writing?
Uh, the most thing I love about writing is just being able to express yourself in a creative fashion. Um, I'm not a, like I don't know, when I was in college, my professor would always tell us to people watch. So sometimes, like actually with Daddy's Home, I I was actually sitting at a bus stop and I watched a couple arguing, and somehow I wrote that entire book based off the female that was arguing with her boyfriend. 'Cause she said to her boyfriend, like, I had to sell my body to make rent, and I was like, wow, that's
Ooh
crazy.
wee!
Yeah, I mean, like, it would never be me, but
I
but I
get it.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm just like the crazy things that people go through, like,
Mhm.
yeah, and I just feel like us as writers, we can always bring awareness in an entertaining way. Like
Mhm.
Sleep Enemy, like it can bring awareness. I wanted to bring awareness about HIV, promiscuous sex, and down low partners. And, I wanted to bring awareness to people in an entertaining way. So, not to be too heavy, but I want them to be entertained as well. So, and
Sure. Sure.
one of the things that I do, I listen to music. For some reason, I have to like listen to music when I write because it kind of helps me visualize my character,
Mhm.
and I'm able to write better that way.
Okay. Yep. I listen to music. What do you normally rocking?
Um, for some reason, it's a lot of R&B. It's like sometimes it's R&B. It can be hip hop. It just kind of depends on the type of story I want to do. But I don't know. A
Irish
lot of
folk
it.
music? No. That's just me. I got it. I got it. Okay. So you are from Detroit. What part of you are from in Detroit?
Oh, Southeast side.
Southeast side. Now give me the mile number because is that the southeast or is that the northeast side?
uh Southeast. So I don't know if you're familiar. Like I've grown up on the street called 7 Mile.
Ooh.
I love Detroit. Detroit gets a bad
Ooh.
rap, but I love Detroit.
Well,
I,
Eminem was on 8 Mile, so that's
yeah,
pretty badass. Okay.
it's
Cool.
rough.
I'm not
It's rough.
from there.
You can be weak living in Detroit. So
Yeah, it's well, you guys have Detroit Hustle and Grind, which is the largest action we're going to see, and hopefully I'm going to be there for this one in 2021 since this one got canceled in
yeah,
2020. So
you'll
hopefully
love
you can go home and see some people and join us at the Hustle and
it.
Grind.
Yeah.
You know, they already have, their tables are always booked out, 8 months in advance, but that doesn't mean that you
Oh,
can't carry a suitcase full of books.
oh yeah, I definitely want to check that out. This seems really
Hmm.
nice. Book
Oh
fair.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not back home and give me a
yeah, and
table.
yeah. So just start networking. Uh,
Yeah.
Stan, the one I'm trying to hook you up with here, he just said B Rabbit. I can't rap, so I don't know why you just said B Rabbit, Stan, but that's okay. I'm not paying attention to you. So, what was your most favorite book to write?
Ooh. Um. hmm. I don't know. It's a big. Okay. That's okay. So I will say sleep. Sleep is such a hard question.
Yeah, it's asking who your favorite child is. Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Well, I'll say Sleeping with the Enemy. I actually wrote that book almost 4 years ago, but it
Okay.
took me now to finally want to put it out because I felt like the book was too controversy. I was always afraid to put it out, but I said, what the heck, whatever. I'm gonna put it out
Well,
anyway.
a lot of people don't know this, but the reason that I reached out to you is because your promotion is just on point. Like you are on social media every single day, grinding it out, posting several times a day on the books and it says bring drama to your life, and I'm like, damn, I don't know if that's an advertisement or if that's a guarantee with the books. I don't know what's going on with this. So I got to reach out. So that's a really good thing you got going on there. Kudos to you. You can tell that you definitely have an education in the marketing background and broadcasting and journalism.
I try.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And I'll just keep reposting when I see them. So if you want to, tag me in them, and I'll keep throwing them up there. The reason that this exists, a lot of people think it's crazy that this would come about. And really, coronavirus took us all to a severe issue where we weren't able to interface with anybody. So the difference between you and me talking tonight and somebody who's sitting at home that has nobody there, and they're, drinking or smoking or, the lights done been turned off and they're rocking candles now, and only interaction they see is between you and I.
Yeah.
Now that's the light in the darkness. That one moment somebody can laugh and have a good time. So that's how the Ooo Wee Chronicles came about. So I'm glad.
Yeah. That's what we want, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're trying to put Cali on the map. We got some really strong talent out there. I haven't get a chance to read your work yet, but it's on the list. Been writing a whole lot more because now there's people that are getting pissed off at me because of characters. So I have to keep grinding it out. I know you know the feeling. It's a whole new world out there for me. Nobody read my shit before 3 weeks ago, so this is just something I wanted to give back. And Big Stan's been a huge part of that. Val, Tremena, so people that are on here every Monday through Thursday. But let's talk about what book would you want your beginning readers? Now, look, guys, free shipping and handling. Why wouldn't you buy this book? Free shipping and handling. Free shipping and handling. I won't give you that. Okay, so which of these books would you suggest somebody start off with? Oh, here's KB. Hook up with KB too.
I would say I would want them to start off with Double Take just because I just know that it's a great read. It's a great story. And also, it's a play between this one brother. He's just so determined to make money, but he's hard-headed. He doesn't listen, and then because they're twin brothers, but it's the other one who kind of like, let's say, Carlton Banks, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah, because he's like a button-up type of guy, and he wants to live his life right. It's kind of like, stuck up, sort of say, but when things happen, because one of the brothers get accused of committing a murder. So throughout the book, you're trying to figure out, who did it and why. And so I really believe that Double Take is a really great read, and you'll get really entertained by it. I get a lot of great feedback off the book, and I'm actually interested in turning that into a full screenplay. So I'm really pushing for that one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is Double Take on the Kindle? What's the price on that?
$9.95 paperback and $4.99 for your Kindle. Yeah.
Come on, guys, $4.99. We can do it. We can do it. Let's throw some support out there. $9.95. You get an autographed copy. When Janae Marie is up there in the OG status, you're going to be grateful you had that. There are some authors that I've brought on here, and one in particular, his book has been taken into Spain, and it was a limited edition hardback, and it was $450 in Spain.
Oh, wow.
And he doesn't see a dime of that money.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Just give you a heads up. People, once they get hooked and they start getting limited editions and shit, they start hoarding them, and then they start selling them. So that's another common little trick that's out there. Stanley James II, who wrote The Bust. I don't know if you're familiar with this book, but it's outstanding if you get a chance. How is the Sacramento scene being taken into your introduction of books? So how does Sacramento play into the book, or is it more a Detroit-based idea that you have?
What do you mean? Like, basing my stories off of where I live?
Yeah, where do they usually take place? Are they in Sacramento, or are they in Detroit?
They're still a lot of my books still take place in my hometown, because
Mm-hmm.
It's my hometown, and I love it. And but I'm trying to grasp away from that. But yeah, Daddy's Home and Double Take, they both take place in Detroit.
Okay, and what's going on with Daddy's Home? We haven't talked about that. What's going on with that book?
Okay, so Daddy's Home is the story about Danielle, the young girl who gets molested by her father and abandoned by her mother. So her father has been molesting her for about 3 years. Her mother walked in on it and didn't do anything. She didn't do a damn thing about it. She watched her and didn't do anything about it. So, and she tried to tell her mother, but she didn't do anything about it. So eventually, Danielle goes and she runs away, and she just, in the midst of her trying to find herself, she turns into drugs, stripping, prostitution. She gets pregnant. She just goes off the deep end, and she has a really hard time just trying to grasp reality, So yeah, she turns to like a life of she just doesn't. She basically just gives up. She was in school. She dropped out of school because she just didn't feel like anybody cared about her. So, yeah. And
So I misunderstood Stan's question. His question is how is Sacramento's taking you into their fold as a writer in Sacramento, or are you just still flying a flag at your house because there aren't anybody else that you've been able to network with?
no, I mean, I've networked with a couple of people, like the bookstores, the urban bookstore that supported some of my work, and I've also like I've approached different people. Like I will approach anywhere. Like I've been to gas stations, beauty salons, dollar stores, just anywhere. And these people,
Liquor stores.
Hey, I'll go to a liquor store. I don't care.
Yeah, just good.
Yeah.
Hey, take a book, buy a fifth.
Yeah, take a book and convince someone to get it, and they're like, "Oh wow!" And they're interested, and then they like your book. Next time they see you, hey, aren't you the author? Where's your next book? Like I've had people in the gas station. They bought all of my books, and they'd be like, "So when's your next book coming out?" So yeah, I'll go anywhere. I've gone to beauty barbershops too, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I really love that book. Yeah, when's your next one coming out?"
See, that's the Detroit hustle in you.
Yeah, so
no mercy.
Yeah, 'cause I was scared for a long time, but I was like, closed mouths don't get fed.
Yes, that's very true.
But they don't.
Very, very true. Okay, so let's see. We've talked about Double Take, Daddy's Home. Let's talk with Flirting with Temptations.
Okay, so Flirting with Temptations is, I would call it a side chick story because it's about a single woman who loves sleeping with married men. Yeah. So it's about Monica Clay. She's a successful marketing consultant, and she loves to sleep with married men, and it just winds her up in a whole lot of trouble. She even gets a stalker, like one of her coworkers. He's cheating on his wife with Monica, and he ends up turning into a stalker, and it just becomes a whole thing. It's crazy. One of the other guys that she ends up messing with, the stalker actually kills the other guy that she's messing around with. So
okay, I'm gonna buy this book. How much is Flirting for Temptations?
Huh?
How much is Flirting for Temptations?
Oh, $7.95 paperback and $2.99 ebook.
It's not on ebook?
Yes, it is.
Oh, what is it?
$2.99.
Sold.
Yeah.
Soon as I get off this, because that's some crazy Detroit shit. I definitely got to get my hands on one of those. $2.99 for a side chick that's doing all kinds of dirty shit, and then somebody kills somebody else with a freak and a stalker. You can't go any better than that.
Yeah,
you would sell that at a strip club.
Yeah, she actually ends up in a hospital because the one of the wives find out, and they ain't too happy about her.
Oh, real life.
Yeah.
I'm questionable on the next title after hearing about Flirting with Temptations. There's an asterisk there, Gonna buy that. Sleeping with the Enemy. Am I getting in over my head on this one? Am I going to get another Flirting with Temptation story?
No, no, no.
Okay, what do I got going on here?
Okay, we're sleeping with the enemy. We have a young boy, Jeffrey Willis, who's, he's born with the HIV virus. His father actually has it, but his father
Okay.
is in prison for killing his mother.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's going to be executed for giving over 60 people in the prison the HIV virus. So once Jeffrey has visited his father, he pretty much has this attitude of nobody cares about me, so I have this, and I'm going to just pass it on to everybody else because I want people to know how I feel.
So you write comedy.
That's not comedy.
You write a lot of comedy. This is some deep shit here. I'm at a loss. Okay, so sleeping with the enemy is a man with HIV going rip shit riot, which is actually a criminal offense in the state of California. Yep, you definitely go to prison for that. Okay, so sleeping with the enemy. We have Double Take. We have Daddy's Home. We have, see, KB's getting it. I'm looking forward to reading Sleeping with the Enemy. KB is a hell of a reader. She's a voracious reader. So boom, you just got one on the TBR. So is Besties more about exotic dancers like Flirting with Temptation, or is Besties kind of like my orange chair here? Because I see we're going with a steady stream of writing, and I think this is some really deep, dark shit. I don't know where you're at mentally in this position, but that is, you got no qualm about sticking it out there. So I'm with you. If you were a dude, I would be like, those are some big ass balls, because you write from the heart, and that's bet. So that's why I'm glad you're on here. Tell me about Besties. Please tell me this isn't about an exotic dancer on a chainsaw massacre spree or some shit.
No, it's not. It's not as deep as that. But Besties is just no, Besties is about it's about this young lady who believes that. So it's about Crystal Hall, and so her best friend ends up just stabbing her in the back, and as the story progresses, we learn that the best friend has slept with her, has carried on an affair with her boyfriend turned husband, and she gets pregnant by her best friend's husband. So, yeah.
Okay, so mark you down as dark urban fantasy gangster shit. I ain't never seen no shit like this. I have to read all these books, guys. I'm not going to say that every live. I have to read these, and if we're pricing at $2.99, I will buy a paperback copy to get an autograph. That is cool as shit. I wish I wrote that dark. You're making me feel like I just really wimped out on Firelands, which is like slaughter from page 1 to 400, bodies piling up in that fantasy world, and you just shook me to the core with. Are there any exotic dancers in these? No. Okay, just going. Just quick question there. I'm sorry. Just wondering. Okay, so we've got about 45 minutes left. We've talked all about your works. Tell the folks about your writing styles and what you like to write about, like how you like to write, what you need to get going, where's your muse located, those type things.
I believe like my muse just comes from. I've always I just love writing. Writing is kind of like I used to say it was like an addiction to me.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and that is what it always felt like it was an addiction to me. And sometimes when I didn't write, I would feel very upset with myself because I feel like I'm not doing what I need to do. So even when I'm not, even if I got like writer's block, I still scribble down some notes. So the next time I can write something out. And like I said, I have to try to listen to music or watch a film or something, and that kind of like triggers me to write more. And and I just really want to be successful as a writer, and not so much more the money. It's just that I want people to know who I am as a writer, and because I want people to be not only entertained but informed as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And it looks like you're definitely writing comedy, so that's a good thing. Yeah. I didn't know what I was getting into today, Janae. I will honestly tell you, I did not know that you were going to be a deep writer. That's good on you. That is congratulations. A lot of people strive to get to a place where they can tell stories like that and just keep churning them out. Because usually people snap after the first one of those. I know I never went back into fantasy after I did that shit. I'm buffering now, motherfucker. Am I buffering right now? Can you see me?
Yeah, a little.
I'm buffering.
Yeah.
Fucking cricket phone. All right, so hang on one sec. Keep talking to these people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead and keep talking to everybody about your writing styles. Forget I'm even here.
Okay. So, yeah, like I said, pretty much the majority of my ideas, they come off my head. And so a lot of times if I'm asleep, I get dreams in my head, and I'll just wake up and just start jotting down some notes, and I'll just start writing stories from there. But Daddy's Home, I believe, that story's crazy because the girl, she just ends up just going through a lot of stuff. She gets hooked on heroin, and she becomes a stripper, and she gets raped. It's a lot of things that happens to her, and
right.
and she's and then later on she actually finds out that the man that molested her is not even her father. It was her stepfather, and that her actual father was one of her mother's John when her mother was on the street. So yeah.
So Can Carise 5 says she loves you. I don't know her, so she's not loving me, but I don't know if you know her, but hey, they love you. So congrats on that. Where does this shit come from with such a small, very engaging and energetic smile? Where does the dark shit come from? I mean, if you look like Biz Marquee or some shit, huh?
It comes off the top of my head. It really does. It comes from my head. It really does.
So Val wants to know what book title that was about what you just talked about.
Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home. Okay. So Janae Marie books, they can buy directly from you for the paperback, or they can go on Kindle and get the ebook copy.
Yeah.
And I'm getting Flirting with Temptations after this is over, and that's $2.99.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bet. That's a solid investment. I might cry like a bastard, but you know, hey. Quick question: do you use the term exotic dancer or stripper? That seems to be a hot topic on the Chronicles.
I don't know, because I've used stripper.
Seems that everybody does except me.
The PC term is exotic dancer, I suppose.
And they were also talking about DMs of women getting hit up by random people during coronavirus. Just, hey, shorty, how you doing? Would love to get to know you better, blah, blah, blah. I don't get those. Is there something I'm doing wrong? Is it the beard?
Yeah.
Is it the hat? It may be the beard. I should change the beard. Okay, okay. We clown out on the Ooo Wee. So, officially, welcome to the Ooo Wee. We got right into your books. I forgot to say, you are Janae Marie. You are on the Ooo Wee Chronicles. This is your platform. 5 books, more coming. Hell of a start to a career. Can you give me an Ooo Wee?
Ooh wee.
There it is. Ooh wee. Yeah, and random male parts in your DMs. I haven't gotten anything yet, so I guess I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so not a good thing, I guess. So says the person that actually gets the DM. If it's from me and I'm not. Say what?
Weird figures. The random weird DM from weird, strange people.
Yeah. Actually, no. I got a stalker the other day, which was pretty cool. She goes, "Hello, God," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's weird.
I said, out of the blue. Thank you for buying my book. I was like, I didn't buy your book, but this is weird. And you know me, I'm crazy as hell, so I'll say anything on a motherfucking DM. It's just, you never know. You never know with me. They call me the white chocolate over on the West Coast. So, yeah, that's Stan's thing. So, okay, and you've talked about your writing, and you mentioned something about writer's block. Let's talk about that. What do you think about writer's block? Do you get it often? If you do, how do you get through it?
Yes, I get writer's block pretty often. I know a lot of people say you should just push through it anyway, but for me, I don't like to force myself to write. I don't. So what I'll do is I'll reread some of my old stuff, and I'll reread some of my old stuff, and then just try to make some small notes, maybe even write like a paragraph. But I don't like to force myself to write, because I feel like if I force myself to write, then it's not what I want it to be. And so usually when I walk away from it, maybe for a few days, and when I get that spike of creative energy, that's when I can go and I can write. Because one day I wrote like 6 chapters in one day. So
wow.
So I just like, it just has to flow. I can't force myself to write. That's what I don't do. I know a lot of people say you should just do it anyway, but
yeah, it's crap when I do that.
Yeah, it is. You write crap when you do that.
Yeah.
But then you just.
I got to go back and cut it all out anyway. But
delete it all. Like, no, this isn't. No.
Do you write daily or do you write as time permits?
It depends. If I'm trying to finish a book, I will try to push myself. Like, if I don't do it, like, it ain't gonna get done.
Okay. So Val has a question that I would love to know. What is the funniest book you ever wrote? None of your books. Nope. Too deep on that.
No, I say Sleeping with the Enemy, because he's badass. So, he's a very vindictive person. So I laugh when he treats people in the story. I think that's pretty funny.
Okay, yeah. But if the writer doesn't find humor, the reader won't.
Sleeping with the Enemy. Yeah.
So who is your favorite author? Who inspired you to become a writer?
Oh, good
yeah,
question.
These are pertinent questions. Yeah.
Okay. So I read a lot of urban fiction books when I was growing up. I read Terry Wood's Truth to the Game. Shannon Holmes.
I've heard of her. Yep. Kawan.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really dope. Best writer. I call him the Biggie of literature. He is the greatest writer of all time. No doubt about that. Have you tried Ty Marshall's 80s Baby yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
read, who else?
Sister Soldier.
I've heard of her. Yep.
Oldest one ever. Yeah, it's a classic.
And let's see, who else? J.M. Benjamin. Tried that. Memoirs of an Accidental Hustler.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely. Shannon Holmes is a dude. Okay. Well, we learn something new every day. You're from the City of Trees. I didn't know Shannon Holmes was a dude. We're learning today on the IG Live. So, everybody tunes in for the 11 rapid-fire Ooo Wee questions. I don't have it in front of me, but I got it pretty well memorized. Are you ready, Janae Marie?
Yep, I'm ready for anything.
All right, here comes the 11 rapid-fire Ooo Wee questions. First question, dogs, cats, or chia pets?
Neither. My daughter has a fish.
Your daughter has a fish. Okay, we're going to go with fish.
I love cats.
All right, we're going with fish. Okay, let's see. What's the next one? Favorite sports team and favorite sport?
Okay, so still the Detroit Pistons. And favorite sport? I guess it's basketball. I'm not really a sports person, but I watch it.
Okay, all right, excellent. I don't. So let's see. Favorite food?
Favorite food? Tacos. I love tacos. Yeah.
Okay, tacos. Okay. This is for people to get to know you on a personal level. Favorite writer of all time?
Oh, so very good question. Between Maya Angelou or Nikki Giovanni.
Okay, between Maya Angelou and Nikki Giovanni.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, who else? I wish I had these in front of me. I apologize, but it froze up there, and that's where I left it. Okay, so we're going to go with, if you had a favorite writing event, I know you do a lot of hustling. Have you done an official convention yet?
No, I've done book fairs, though. I've done a couple of book fairs. Yeah.
Okay, so in Sacramento, is there, or in the country, is there a specific place that people will find you every single time?
Probably the one in Sacramento, the Black Book Fair, but I'm free to go anywhere.
Right. Well, I'm starting an urban book fair here in Virginia, in the Hampton City area. We have a 75% African-American demographic, and we've got 4 historical black colleges. So once I get that string start getting pulled, I'm going to start a thing up, and you're welcome to fly in. I know you said you were looking to move into other places. Is that chasing dreams, or what is that? What are we doing? Are we getting out of Sacktown, or what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm just trying to go where, basically chasing dreams. Yeah, I'm trying to get to become a screenwriter that I want to be. So, yeah.
Okay, hook up with Stan. He's got a lot of people that he knows. So get a hold of Stan in the DM, and we'll see what we can work. If we're not working with each other, then we're not working at all. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I definitely think you should hook up with anybody that's on this live that's been here the whole time. These guys tune in every day at 6:30, Monday through Thursday. They're always here. So, Tremenda, she's waved at you a few times. Tremenda Caruth, This is the Life, Volume 1. She is a phenomenal writer. Stanley James, the writer of The Bust. I've seen KB. She's a book reviewer. You've got Brown Sugar Reads, Val from Brown Sugar Reads in Georgia. She's on here. So after you get done, I'll share this live with you so you can remember. Oh, there's Muva. She does the online magazine.
Oh,
Get Up with Muva Speak magazine. Yep. I just featured. I don't know if I'm the only white person that ever was there, but that's cool. It had my picture on it. I was pimping. I framed that shit. You know it.
Yeah, I really love platforms like this because I feel like as writers, platforms like this give everybody an opportunity to shine. And I think that best thing as writers, we should be working together to get our names out there, not working against each other.
Right. Because if you sell a book or I sell a book, it's just still the same. Why am I not promoting you?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Okay, so let's see here. Hang on. Tremenda's throwing something out. Are you in the Heights, the Manors, the Natam, I don't even know how to say that, and the South area? Which one are you in?
I'm actually in the Oak Park area.
Oak Park.
Yeah.
Okay, Oak Park. Okay, cool. I've never been to Sacramento. That's cool. So, okay, we are closing down on this live, but I really appreciate you coming on. I'm not the only white person. I thought I was. I framed it and put it in a little black envelope never mind. You've wrecked my dream. Yeah, please hit her up because she's got a large following with her magazine. So that's a big thing.
Great. Yeah.
So everybody follow everybody, as Stan always says, and that's how we can start to branch out. I appreciate you coming on. Once again, guys, tell them who you are and where to find you. Again,
my name is author Janae Marie, and you can find me and my books at JanaeMarieBooks.com. Yep.
Okay.
And I'm on YouTube as well.
Okay, and there's the @ for the magazine, and if you just know, you can just scroll. Anybody that does the likes on my posts like yours, it's usually them. So just follow those likes, and you'll see all those Instagrams.
Okay, great. That sounds great. I really appreciate you having me on and being able to get a word out about my books. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I got to read Temptations. I'm gonna pick that up immediately.
Dude,
all right, so we'll have you on again, and thank you for coming on the Ooo Wee Chronicles. Ooo Wee! All right. All right, I'm closing off. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Bye-bye.